Okay, well, live from the Ardesh. So I'm just going to show you guys a little bit what it looks like around here. And you're going to see the horse we're working with right at the moment. But it's really pretty. And you'll see the owner as well. She's standing right next to him. There we go. Hello. And then as we keep going, you'll see some of the other students that are lovely and sitting in the shade. And there we go. There they are. Okay. And we come back to here. So again, we're working outside. It's very hot. It's about, well, what is it? 30, c'est combien? C'est 35? Non, c'est, ouais. Well, it's about 85 degrees, 90 right about now. So very hot. And I'm going to introduce you to this horse. The owner, Laura, is going to be here with me. So we're going to come right here and have a little chat. So this is Laura. Hello. Now, Laura speaks quite good English. She is French. And what she does for a living is she rescues horses from the laboratory, but uses them to test and collect antibodies. So they give them the horse develops the antibodies, and then they take the antibodies and they develop vaccines for humans. Can you hear me, or is that me making that very strange noise?
You're a little bit in a strange noise area. We'll work around that.
Okay, you're coming through to us sounding like a really deep-throated man. Deep, voila. Okay. So I don't know if we're doing the same, but maybe the connection isn't so good. Okay. Can you hear me? Yes? Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to show you what this horse has. So just to let you know, Laura rescues these horses, and she's learning at the moment. This clinic is all about her to learn the anatomy of the horse and how we put this particular anatomy to work. So I'm teaching her how to teach the horse how to use his anatomy to be able to answer our questions. But I just want to show you sort of what the damage that he's got has on his neck. So if you can see right here on his neck, this is where the blood was collected, and it's rock hard. It's huge amounts of scarring. Okay, but to be fair to the lab, okay, these horses are kept outside. They're well treated. They're very much regulated. So you do see that they've got some pretty nasty scars, and I'll show you the other side of his neck. Okay, which is also quite a bit scarred. I don't know if you can see it, or maybe on peut juste le mettre un petit peu au soleil.
Ouais.
Voilà, we're just going to put him into the sunshine. Voilà, that juste là. Oh, 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 oh. Voilà. Okay, so you're going to see, again, he's a little bit worried by the, okay, so we're not going to insist. He's a bit worried by the camera. So anyway, this is a horse that started his life as a trotter. He wasn't able to qualify, and he's got an injury on his left fore carpus. So we're pretty much sure that that happened during his days as a trotter. I'm just going to put Laura in view again. So Laura rescued him about a year ago, and he was an absolute ball of nerves. You couldn't touch him, you couldn't touch his head. You know, you've got to understand that at the lab, they do take good care of them, but they're not very personable with the horses. So it's all about grabbing them, do what has to be done, and then putting them away again. So he was not a people person. He has become so, though. He actually quite likes people now. But he's a very nervous horse, but he displays his nerves by internally keeping it inside of him. And then you see that during training, during the times when we're working with him, he poops a lot. So it comes out in that particular way. Okay, so I'm just going to try again once again to show you, if I can, this side of his neck, if he allows it. Oh, where is he? Where did he go? Oh, hang on, I'm trying to find him again. Oh no, that's the other way. There you go. Can you see that? You can start to see on his neck where the injections were administered, over and over and over and over and over again. So it's created huge amounts of scar tissue. But anyway, he's in a nice place now, and Laura is developing him for herself. She's going to keep this one. This is not one that she's going to resell and rehome. But the labs, as I said, are very regulated now, so the horses can't live there for huge amounts of time. They're only allowed to stay 3 or 4 years. Unfortunately for him, he went there a little bit younger before these restrictions came in, so he's got quite a bit more scar tissue than some of the other horses. So this is what we're doing today. I have a feeling that Monique can't really say anything because her mic isn't working. So I just wanted to check in with you, and we'll try again tomorrow. Hopefully things will be a little bit more able to communicate. But just to let you know, the work that we're doing here is just teaching these horses, first of all, that humans, not all humans are going to exploit them, that a lot of humans are very kind, like Laura in the background kissing him, and that we do teach our riders. We're starting, there's a big movement in the horse world where we are teaching people how to communicate with their horses. We've had several riders this morning that came that were just despairing because of the classical way that they are being taught, and the classical way or traditional way is just not serving them. The horses are lame and sore, their backs are sore, the horses are not cooperative, they're unhappy, they're distant, there's no cooperation between the horse and the rider. So today has been all about reopening new avenues for these riders where they get to understand that actually their life can be much improved if we can teach them how to explain to the horse that if we use his anatomy in a way that is physically and mentally comfortable to him, the relationship between us and the horse can become one that is extremely harmonious, loads of fun, and most of all, easy, 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 flow, easy, easy. So that's it for today, guys. We'll hopefully see you again tomorrow. Monique, hopefully we'll be able to hear your voice. But thank you for getting up so early and broadcasting this, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.